Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. For today we have got a huge fragrance haul. I'll be showing you some of my new Middle Eastern fragrances, a few fragrances from Kayali, Sol de Janeiro, a few inspired perfumes. So if you like perfumes then you are in the right place. Please stick around for today's video and make sure you are subscribed before leaving today. And let's get into it. Grab a snack, grab a drink because it may be a long one. I have got the four very popular Lattafa perfumes. So we're going to start off with, I have showed this one on my channel before. This is like the OG pink Yara. And I should have stopped here. I'll just say that. I should have stopped here. This one is so beautiful. I will kind of scooch over and pop up all of the notes and all of that up on the screen, because don't get me mispronouncing all of these Middle Eastern fragrance names because your girl can barely speak English, if you know what I mean. So let's get into it. For me, this one is so sweet and girly, feminine, creamy, just honestly like the safest blind buy you could possibly make. This is not like a strawberry Starbucks pink drink. I don't know what y'all are talking about. I do not get strawberry in here. I just get something very sweet, elegant, and a little powdery, but not in a bad way. This is one of the best fragrances that I have in my collection, and it is so good with layering. So with that being said, I should have just stopped at this one, but let me just show you my other ones because I have some thoughts. Before we jump into these two, I want to be positive and let you know that I did pick the Assad up for my husband. This is so smooth and sexy. It's not like that typical men's like cologne when you walk by you're like, okay, where is he at? Like you smell him across the store. This one is honestly so smooth and so sexy. And then on the dry down, honestly, I get like a hint of bubblegum. So it makes it very soft and not just so prominent like, oh, masculine. I don't know. There's something about this that I absolutely love for my husband. He loves it. He wears it every single day. So I'm excited. I think that if you have a man in your life, this is definitely a safe blind buy. This isn't one of those men's cologne that's going to be very overpowering and insulting in a way while they're at work. Honestly, this is just very flattering, and if you walk by someone smelling this, you're like, oh my god, you smell so good. You know? Now let's get into the two Yaras that I could have lived without, but I just felt like I needed them in my collection. Honestly, curiosity killed the cat. I had to know. I have seen these two everywhere and I just needed to smell them. I wish I could smell through my phone, but I can't. So let's start off with the white Yara. Guys, this one right here, it's like once you get slapped in the face with florals and then you get slapped in the face with old lady. So this is a very sophisticated floral that it's probably not something for me, but if someone was walking by me and they smelled like this, I'd be like, oh, they smell like spring. I wouldn't be like, oh damn, like you smell so bad. It's just my personal preference. I don't want to smell like, whenever I do florals, I like a sweet floral or like a creamy floral, whereas this one is like a sophisticated floral. It's not bad, it's just not for me, if that makes sense. I have to be in a mood to wear this, and for example, like the other day we were redoing our flower bed and I wore this and it just brought me into the spring mood. But I did need to layer it with like one of my good vanillas because it's just like boom, florals, like white florals punching you in the face, and for me I'm like, I don't know if that's my journey. Okay, so now let's move on to the orange one, and this one, believe it or not, I do like it more than the white one. I don't like it as much as the pink one or the black one, but like, she's okay. This one is mango, and it's a creamy mango. It's summer mango. Honestly, this is very tropical and pretty. I'm not really into tropicals all that often, but I can get down with this. I always layer like a good vanilla on top, but honestly, this mango isn't too gourmand because it has like a little bit of like that lactonic notes in there, and it is a really good balance with mangoes, but also like the vanilla-ness of it. So it's a really pretty summer tropical fragrance. I'm not someone who's really into fruity fragrances, but honestly this blend, it's very pretty. Would I have purchased it if I knew what it smelled like? Probably not, but I'm not mad about it. Like, I'm happy I have it in my collection. So if you love mangoes, this one's very pretty. It's not like just a juicy mango, so I am glad that they tied in some of like the powderiness, some of the other really sophisticated notes in here, because it really takes it from like just a mango in your hand to more of like a perfume aesthetic. So I do like it, but I should have just stopped with the OG. But like, girl, I'm so happy. My man, he smells so good. So these two, these are the ones I would go for. And by the way, the Lattafas, honestly, I pretty much got them for all like the $20 to $25 mark. They always have sales on them, so the price fluctuates. So if you have them on your radar, just potentially wait, because you could really snag them for a really good sale. If that's something that's on your radar, just keep that in mind, that the price will go up. So I don't want you to buy it at full price and like the next day it go on sale for like $20, because they're good about doing that. Let's see. And I did purchase a few of those on Joma Shop, and then a few on TikTok Shop if you're curious. Okay, the next one, guys, this knocked my socks off. This is the, I'm going to butcher this, Shog Off Oud Tonka from Swiss Arabian. My girl Alicia Budget Beauty, she loves this one, so she recommended this one to me. I am so thankful. This one was honestly the most expensive fragrance I'm going to be talking about today. This one was like the $50 mark, which for me, I know that's more affordable when it comes to fragrances, but I don't like really spending over that price point in general. But this is one of the creamiest, yummiest perfumes I have in my collection. Obviously, Middle Eastern fragrances for the most part last hours upon hours, sometimes 24 hours. I will still smell it even after I wash and dry. I will still smell it. This one is so intense and beautiful. It's like vanilla and almond, and it's so creamy, and it's a little bit sweet and fruity. On the dry down, I get some berries mixed in there even to really liven it up. This one is so unique to my collection. I do not have another perfume in my collection that smells anything like this. And let's talk about the packaging. I mean, come on. And I just wanted to show you the box, how beautiful this presentation was. Look how lovely that is. Like, it is such a beautiful box, and like you could take the foam out and just use the box. I can't get rid of it. I think it is so beautiful. Definitely $50 well spent. I have some more Lattafa fragrances I want to talk about now. This one, I'm going to butcher it. Ashwad? I don't know. Guys, this was only like $20, and it's just been like on my radar, and finally I was like, get it. It is so yummy. It's a beautiful vanilla. It is woody. I like a little bit of like boozy notes in there. Honestly, if you love Bath & Body Works, in my opinion, it smells so similar to Viva Vanilla, just because it's obviously like the vanilla, but the booziness and the woodiness really just makes this such a yummy fragrance. That just, it's not just like a one-noted vanilla. There's so much to it, and it lasts so long. And guys, the bottle, it's beautiful. Like, this is like, you could knock someone out with this. One of my favorite purchases that I've ever made as far as like a Middle Eastern fragrance. It's so yummy. So if you love vanillas, this one is going to be a perfect addition to your collection. And also, like, I'm sorry, I'm not going to show you all the boxes, but just know for the most part they're so pretty. But this is what it came in, and like you could reuse this to put like whatever you want in it. But I thought it was just so pretty. I had to show you. I've just been keeping it behind me for just like decor in the back. But this one, it is so beautiful if you love a vanilla, like with some woody notes in there. Okay, this next one, it's so unique to my collection. This is another Lattafa fragrance. It is so pretty. Online, I thought it was going to be like a little bulky and not so cute, but in person it is so pretty. So this one is Shahad. Sorry if I'm butchering that, but this is the beautiful box that it came in. I'm telling you, like, all the packaging is just next level beautiful. I love the lid. It just makes me think of a rose. Guys, this floral right here is so sophisticated, not in an old lady way. Whenever you smell like a skin scent, you know how like warm and welcoming they are? This gives me like skin scent vibes, but like the musky notes, but only like it projects and it will last on you forever. In my opinion, this is such a safe blind buy, because just the way it wears on your skin, yes, it's like floral, but there's like almond in there, and it just smells like a designer fragrance that you would buy at Sephora or Ulta. This was $16, and the way that it lasts on me, like, this is one I was talking about that lasts 24 hours. I'm not even kidding. It was $16. Am I someone who typically goes for like a florals? No, but this isn't one like the florals just slap you in the face, you know. This is a pretty floral that's well balanced with the almond in there. It is just delicious. And like the base notes, it's got the amber and the vanilla musk. This is a good one. At first I was like, whenever I smelled it, I was like, oh no, is it gonna be old lady? But then I sprayed it, and like it gets better and better as it warms up on your skin. I love it. This next one is, I believe, another Lattafa one. Yes, I'm not even going to try to pronounce this. Obviously, the notes are up here with the names and all of that stuff for you, because don't get me lying. This one, I feel like they were like, what should we put in here? Let's just do everything and put it all in here. So everything is really well balanced. Like, you don't get too much of one note. It's not like one-sided at all. Honestly, whenever you first smell it, like coconut, it's summer in a bottle. But the way that they have mixed in the vanilla in here, it really helps it balance it out, so it's not just like so fruity and just like sickly sweet. It's very creamy. It's a little lactonic. Honestly, I would describe this as like a creamy coconut. It is so pretty. Is this one that I'm going to reach for all the time? No, just because, like I said, with like the orange, like this mango-y one, I need to mix in like a little bit more of like a vanilla, so I will use my Kayali Vanilla 28 just to get like a little bit more sweetness in there. But it is such a beautiful, yummy summer fragrance. It's tropical, a little powdery. Honestly, if you love coconut summer fragrance, this is perfect because it's not just coconut. I know coconut can be very polarizing, but this one, the way it's just creamy, and they've added so many extra notes in here, it really, honestly, makes it that much yummier. I'm glad that I have it. I must say, I'm glad that I have it. This is one where I normally wear when it's really hot outside, very sunny, and it just warms up on my skin, where it's like, it's the coconut, but also like the vanilla and all the other notes on dry down. It's like very, very pretty. This is another one. I think it was like $16-ish, maybe even cheaper. Such an amazing buy for that price. It just smells like you're at a tropical getaway, you're on vacation, and you are not in any hurry to get back. Okay, so that wraps up all of the Middle Eastern fragrances. Now let's move on to OAKCHA. Hopefully I'm saying that right. OAKCHA. I don't know why I say that all the time. I've been like practicing. OAKCHA. Anyways, I bought two from the brand because they had a 20% off sale recently, and this is Sweet Addict, which this is a inspired dupe fragrance for Kilian's Love Don't Be Shy. And honey, when I tell you they are spot on dupes, they are spot on dupes, baby. I love me some Kilian Don't Be Shy, but honestly on dry down it smells like a little bit like a root berry on me, so this one stays sweet. It stays yummy and extra sweet. And guys, the way that I love these OAKCHA's like spritzers, they are so like, it's the best spritzers in my collection. They are so, so pretty. And they have a glass bottle. I'm choking. I should have sprayed that. Like, it is just such a beautiful, aesthetically pleasing bottle. And the packaging it comes in is so pretty as well. I don't know where I put the boxes because I was going to show you, but it just opens up like a book. And it's so beautiful the way that the packaging is. I love this brand, and I would love to try more in the future because these two knocked my socks off. So I love I actually bought this for the Sephora sale. This is the Kilian Princess perfume. It smells like a bag of marshmallows when you open it. It's just marshmallows and like the powder residue of a marshmallow, but honestly it's also like light and airy and girly and feminine without being too gourmand. Like, it's marshmallows but like a perfume marshmallow, and it's so, so pretty. But this one is the dupe for it. This is Secret Duchess. Honestly, I feel like they're like 97%. I know that's a lot, but it's like, it's so close to being spot on. I would just like a little bit more powderiness, but they are so close. And for the price point, give me Secret Duchess time and time again, because the price point, heck yes. And also the bottle, the way it spritzes, it's so pleasing. If you love marshmallows, this one is your winner right here, Secret Duchess. Okay, so we only have 3 left, I believe. Hopefully I'm not forgetting anything, but I want to do this one next. This is from Sol de Janeiro. This is the Charosa 62 perfume. I love the body spray. It is not on par with that body spray. That one's more like summer-y-esque, you know, more of like a body spray, if you will, whereas this is more of like a perfume. This is more of a skin scent. It doesn't project across the room. Like, it's very like intimate, very smooth, intoxicating fragrance. This baby lasts so long. Like, you're not gonna walk in a room and like offend anybody, but if someone walks by you, they're gonna be like, oh, you smell so delicious. This says like it's warm and spicy. I get that it's warm, like almost very welcoming and like just like you're hugging someone because it's so warm and refreshing and cozy. I don't get spice or any of that. It's just so smooth and creamy. This one, this is full size worthy. I'm just a sucker for a pistachio. I just can't. It is so beautiful and caramel and salted. I smell this all the time. And I'm like, I've already got a dent. I'm like, stop spraying it. I don't want to run out. Okay, so we have two left to talk about, and they are from Kayali. Let me start off with the Deja Vu White Floral 57. Y'all know I'm not the biggest fan of florals, but honestly, this floral, it's not like offending. It's not something that's just gonna be like, slap you in the face floral. You know, it's a very nice mix. The way that it also has like the jasmine and vanilla in there, it really kind of calms it down. And it's like a beautiful balance of florals with that vanilla mix. I can get down with it. Am I wearing this every day? No, but I am glad that I have it in my collection. I just needed some florals to kind of like mix it up for springtime. Now let's move on to the Invite Only Ember 23 one from Kayali. This one, she's like a little spicy. This is definitely a fall scent in my opinion. Let me kind of go to the notes. Yeah, so the amber, I definitely get that, but the cinnamon is really prominent. I just love me a good amber, and like the cinnamon, it's not too overwhelming. This is so pretty, and for the fall, I would so get down with it, but like right now, I'm not in like the cinnamon kind of mood, but it's still so freaking pretty without being like sickly cinnamon. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to smell like cinnamon, but like I want like a little bit, like a little sprinkle, you know? I just love the amber. It's such a pretty fragrance. So anyways, guys, I believe that is everything that I picked up. I try to do these hauls whenever I get like around 10 to 15 fragrances, because if I just like do any more than that, it's just too long and too overwhelming. So I really do hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that you found it entertaining, helpful. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. I really do appreciate it, especially if you're watching this far. You're gonna have to let me know, have you tried any Middle Eastern fragrances? They are just killing it. I'm very new to adding the beautiful Middle Eastern fragrances to my collection. Once you go Middle Eastern, like you're not going back. Like you're going to be hooked because of the way that it's affordable, it's beautiful, it's luxurious. You get a huge bottle, beautiful packaging. I'm so happy, and it's like I have a new addiction. Like I love makeup, but if I have an extra 20 bucks, like I want to spend it on a fragrance because they are so beautiful. Please let me know, what is your favorite Middle Eastern fragrance? You know, maybe you shouldn't tell me because then I might buy it. Just kidding, guys. My favorite one that I've purchased recently, I think it's this one, the Oud Tonka. Oh my goodness, it is so yummy. Honestly, they're all beautiful except for the white and orange Yara Lattafas. They're okay, but like I didn't need them. Anyways, guys, that's gonna do it for today's video. Wherever you are in the world, I hope you're doing well. I hope that you are healthy, happy, and safe. Stay beautiful. Bye, guys.